はい、こんにちは。はい、アニメ先生のゆうきです。今日もワンオンワン日本語レッスン始めていきましょう。Hi there, this is Yuki, アニメ先生。Let's start in 101 Japanese lesson. I'm waiting for your guest. Okay. 出ますと。さて。こんにちは。So always a... Just give me a sec. これ違う。どれだ Oh, already got one student who wants to chat with me. Just give me a second. I'm gonna have you soon. Before that, yeah, there you go. こんにちは、エロンさん、こんにちは。So starting from Anime Geek 183さんですね。Anime Geek 183. Okay. I think it's gonna be first time talking to you, I guess, right? So, let's see. 直接繋いでみてると思うんじゃない？こんにちは。
こんにちは。
Is it our first time to chat with you, or we've done already? Just making sure.
Sensei, it's my second account.
Sorry about that.
One second. Maybe you didn't recognize.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is it? Sorry, what's your name again? Sambarang?
My first account, yeah.
Sambarang. Right, because you have... is this your second account of the Instagram?
Yeah, it's my second account.
Okay, got it. So, Sambarang さん、元気ですか？
はい。
今日は何をしてましたか？
今日は、何をして
はい。What are you doing today?
ギターを。はい。ギターは弾いてる？
ギターは
ギターは弾いてる？
ギターを弾いてる。はい。どんな曲を弾いていましたか？どんな曲？ You know what 曲 means?
No, I don't know.
Okay, 曲は。
Go
ahead.
曲はどういう意味ですか？
曲はどういう意味ですか？ Nice. 曲 means a song. 曲 means song ですね。So what kind of song you play?
I can play a bit of Sparkle's first intro. You know, like Shadwim's.
Yeah.
Kimi no Nawa Sparkle.
And some anime song as well?
Yeah, that's the anime song.
Oh, really? So about that. Okay.
Kimi no Nawa?
なるほど、すごいね。
Kimi no Nawa?
どんなギターですか？
Kimi no Nawa no歌？
どんなギター？アコースティックギター。なるほど。いいですね。いつからギターを演奏 means to play instrument。いつからギターを演奏していますか？いつから？
はい、そうだよ。
I mean, I'm asking you, you know what いつから means?
Yeah.
From when?
Yeah, like.
Yeah, from when?
Yeah,
you mean.
I thought like, are you like playing it or something?
Sure. いつから means like, you know, when did you start playing, you know, instrument, like the guitar? いつから？
1月前？
You've been playing only for a month? Like, you've beenなるほど。難しいですか？簡単ですか？
いや、それは、少しに難しいだよ。
少しだけ難しい。じゃあ、
はい。
そんなに難しくないのかな？他の楽器も演奏しますか？ Like, ギターだけじゃなくて、他の、いうのは楽器。
はい、他の楽器は、タブラですよ。
どれ？
知っていますか？
タブラ部？
いや、タブラ。知っていますか？
タブラはもしかしてインドの楽器ですか？そう。
はい。
ちょっと待って、let me Google now. タブラ。
No, it's tabla.
Tabla. Can you send me can you text me so that I can see?
Okay, one sec.
タブラっていうインドの楽器があるの？
はい。
タブラ now see that sound on drum. You showed me before. I've seen that before. なるほど。
I showed you before?
I think so. Is that you or somebody else? But yeah, I've seen that like drum sound, like what the big
okay,
like
yeah.
round shape
Yeah.
drum 楽器ですね。ポッポポポポポ。なるほど。あ、そう。太鼓は日本の太鼓とかはできないの？ Maybe you can also play Japanese drum too, no? 太鼓。
Yeah, maybe I don't know.
Yeah?
Never tried it.
そっか。なるほど、なるほど。
And like
うん。何？
that's like quite specific
I think it's a little bit laggy.
to like, one second. That's quite specific. Like one more instrument I can play, but like that's quite specific to Bengalis. Okay, it's called dhak, right? Like it's called dhak, dhak.
ターク。それも、is that also Indian 楽器？あ、なるほど。
はい。
そうなんだ。
はい。
じゃあ結構。
太陽みたいだよ。
インドの
太陽みたいだよ。
インドの音楽が好きなんですね。
はい。
なるほど。
いや、それは好きじゃない。でも。
好きじゃないの？うん。
いや、気に入っている。
あ、フィリピンの楽器なんだ。
気に入っている。
はいはいはいはい
はい。いや、フィリピンじゃねえよ。just search it. Dhak Durga Puja. Right. So like I'm just typing it.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. They should do it.
Durga Puja. Is that also the name of the
yeah. Yeah, like it's kind of like the biggest celebration of the year.
はいはいはいはいはいはい。楽器、dark。知らない。I've never heard that. 聞いたことない。こういう楽器があるんだ。
太鼓みたいですね。
これも太鼓みたいですね。なるほどなるほど。ほんと太鼓みたいだね。でも自分の楽器を持ってるの you have your own, this dark.
Yeah,
you have your own.
No.
なるほど。とっても高そうだもんね。はいはいはい。OK、わかりました。今日は何か勉強したいことはありますか？
たくさんアニメがありました。
I mean, is there anything you want to ask me today? Like, like grammar stuff. 質問はありますか？
That's like, what's the difference between like using like the different particles like
Okay, like those
particles that I remember.
Just give me a second, I'm gonna give you these, right? Like wa.
No, like I didn't mean like these particles, like the Setokai members from the Discord group said me like that, like you can't use certain particles with certain adjectives. So I don't know
like,
those.
For example, can you give me some example, like which particle?
For example, he said that I can't use some particle with a na adjective, like with something ending with na.
Let's say, for example, like say kireina.
Yeah, like something like that.
So
it was
kireina,
like
and what about the particle with that?
Yeah, I don't remember it clearly, but like, it was something like that.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what you wanna ask about that.
And no, like that was what I was wondering, like which particle will then go and like how to differentiate between the different particles. That will be like changing according to the adjectives.
Are you talking about what was it called? Na adjective and e adjective.
Maybe, I'm not so sure about it.
Yeah, just give me a sec. Let's say, for example, ちょっと待ってね. I also need to check if I'm talking something right or not. Na adjective and Right. Na adjective, in adjective. Yeah, so I think you're talking about, those e and na adjectives. ですね。Because, let's say, for example, what's the adjective for big? Big in Japanese. Big or small, yeah?
I know the kanji word.
Yeah. But you think, okay. No worries.
大きいですね。
大きい。
Yeah.
That's for big.
Yeah,
So this is
yeah, it's like the kanji pen yakiniku.
So this is the example for the e adjective because this is ending with e.
Okay. Okay.
And for example, like let's say beautiful, you can say 綺麗な. As you can, this is one example of the
Okay.
na adjective because this is ending with na e. And I'm not really sure I'm not still sure that what you're asking about the differences here because there's always two kinds of these adjectives. So you're asking me how to conjugate that or how to like about here. What would you like to hear? What would you like to ask about me?
Okay.
These two.
Okay.
Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm.
Alright. Alright. So like recently, like you have been traveling. So like, where do you want to travel?
Oh, I
Like
mean, okay,
to know
you're
that
going
you
to the
can, but
different questions
where do you
now.
want
Just
to
give me a sec.
travel?
Sorry. So what's your question again? Where do I? Hmm?
Where do you want to go, but you can't actually go now? Like maybe for schedule or
なる
something.
ほど、
You
なる
can't
ほど.
actually go, but you want to
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Do you also wanna ask the same thing in Japanese now? No?
Yeah, let me just
Yeah,
try
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay. So, どこに
Yeah,
行っ
yeah.
てきま
どこに行
すか?
きますか? Yeah, yeah.
So,
Maybe you know how to conjugate those verbs that say not only will you go, but also maybe do you want to go? Where do you want to go? You know how to conjugate want to, blah, 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 blah. You
yeah.
do? Like how to do that? How to say want to go?
So,
Mm-mm.
あれ forgot that.
Yeah. Okay, can I
Sorry
get
for
you some
that.
hint?
I forgot it.
One, two, blah, blah, blah. You could say, blah, 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 したい or blah, blah, blah,
行
blah.
きたい、行き
Yeah,
たい
right,
ですね。
行きたい. So. How
行きたい。
how do you say you say you wanna go though? Where do you wanna go? How do you say where do you wanna go? Where do you wanna go?
どこに行きたい？
そう、どこに行きたい Yeah. どこに行きたいですか How about not want to go, but let's say don't want to go. How do you say don't want to?
どこに、それは行きませんか？
Okay, so, instead of don't want to, if you wanna say don't want to, how you conjugate to the, which is, blah, 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 したく
行
ない
きたいない
or たく、そう、行きたくない。そう。So, I don't wanna go is 行きたくない。So, how do you say where you don't wanna go?
どこに行きたくない？
Right. So, if you wanna say where do you wanna go and where do you wanna go and where you don't wanna go, it's gonna be どこに行きたいですかそしてどこに行きたくないですか
はい。
そう、you could say, あなたはどこに行きたいですか That's the first sentence. Then, そして、どこに行きたくないですか There you go. You see the difference here.
はい。あなたはどこに行きたい？あなたはどこに行きたいですか？
そして、and,
はい。
yeah, and then, and. そして、
そして、どこに行きたくないですか？
そう。Yeah. Then that's what you wanted to ask, right? Okay.
Yeah, like that's what I wanted to ask.
どこに行きたいかな First of all, there's nowhere I don't want to go. I mean, I want to go to everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah, same as me.
いろんなところに、そう、I mean, I say, いろんなところに行きたいですですね。
はい。それは行きたいと場所はどこに違うんですか？
どこです何ですか行きたい場所と何が違う？Go ahead.
Yeah. ところと場所とは
ところと場所の違い、難しいですね。ところと場所の違い。ところと場所の違い。ちょっと待ってね。I need to check it out. ところ、場所、違い。 I see. Okay, so both of them could mean place, but using 場所 is more for, what does it say? Just give me a sec. Now I'm learning Japanese too. Okay, got it. 場所 is more specific place. ところ is a little bit, kind of idea, like image, and not really specific place. If you wanna say like
Okay.
some specific places, say,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
Tokyo Prefecture, Saitama Prefecture, or some that kind of really specific place. But if you wanna say, I wanna go.
Right. So like, what do I call prefecture in Japanese? Like, prefecture wa Nihongo de nan desu ka?
Again, 何ですか?
Prefecture wa Nihongo de nan desu ka?
Prefecture は日本語で blah blah blah. You know what? There's several kinds of the way of calling depending on which prefecture, but usually, okay, so there's a word called in Japan there's a 49 47 都道府県47 so there's 40 kinds of prefecture and just give me a sec 47都道府県okay. Just give me a sec. I'm saying something.
Okay, so like sensei.
Alright, go ahead.
Sensei, like for example, like you, let's say like you have to like go somewhere, like maybe like you have to go to Tokyo Prefecture tomorrow. Okay, so like what will you say? Like ashita wa.
Right. I get what you want to ask, but the thing is, in Japanese, depending on which prefecture, there's several ways of saying this. For example, only Tokyo, when you saying Tokyo, you need to say Tokyo. To is a way of counting prefecture, but only for Tokyo.
Oh.
The other prefecture, you need to say, let's say, for example, blah, 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 Ken. Okay, so we got 4 kinds of saying that each prefecture, let's say, which is to and do and fu and ken. So to got only for Tokyo でしょ and do is only for Hokkaido でしょ and fu is only for Kyoto and どこだっけ京都府と何府だっけ2府の
Alright. So alright, so like it's divided like 1, 1, 2, 43, right?
Yeah, the other.
Okay.
So yeah, say like for saying to is only for Tokyo, say Tokyoto, and for saying do, which is only for Hokkaido. So there's only one to and only one do, and there's only 2 do, which is for Kyoto and Osaka. So we say Kyoto fu and Osaka fu, and in the end, the other 43 kinds of them, we only say ken. So let's say my hometown, which is Saitama, we call that Saitama ken. Or, they say Kanagawa ken or Akita ken or, something like that. Right. So if you want to say Tokyo, we don't say Tokyo ken, but we say Tokyo to. Yeah, this is really complicated. ややこしいですよね。Right, but
and one person, okay, one person asked in the server that how do you say numbers in Japanese while on a telephone call? So how do you actually pronounce it? I want to hear how do you pronounce it.
Say for example, do you wanna pronounce this number, for example?
Yeah, 090.
Yeah.
090 2381. Is that correct?
Yeah, you're right. You're perfect. So far, yeah. 09023816523. That's how you can pronounce each numbers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's single number, right?
Yeah,
Like
just
a single number
Yeah,
pronunciation.
That's how you pronounce it. That's actually a good question.
Okay.
Okay, maybe can you give me only one more question because I got other the students too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
No problem.
no problem.
So like, what anime are you watching while traveling in trains?
Which
Like, like while traveling in trains, what are you,
let's say this is
like, what anime are you watching?
Titan, Yurukan, and in Mushoku
Okay.
Tensei, and
Yurukan.
yeah. ゆるあとなんだろうな。What else do I like in this season? 今期はね。What other
So,
anime do you
Horimiya,
what other anime do you recommend me? Is there anything?
Yakusoku no
そっ
Neverland,
か、約束ネバーランドね。はい。だそうですね。
I,
オリミア、
Horimiya,
いや、もちろんオリミア too. オリミアも面白いね。
uh, yeah, and there is then like Koisuru Asteroid.
コシラスあれ、コシラス is that the one from the previous, like 2 years ago, no? They're doing the second season?
No, and no, they aren't doing any second season. Like it's that anime, like it's a 2020 winter anime.
You just
Like it's
recommend
been 1
me.
year.
Just one of your favorite anime. な
Yeah,
るほどね。わかりました。
yeah.
まだ見てないから見ないとね、gotta watch out. OK, わかりました。じゃあ今日は
Okay.
そこまでかな ?Any other,
I,
anything you wanna ask so far now? For now? 大丈夫かな
yeah,
?OK, so
yeah.
reviewing. How do you conjugate
大丈夫です。
want to verb? Let's say, how do you say want to go?
行き
How
たい、
about I don't wanna go?
行きたくない。
Right. What else have you done?
Actually, like I remembered it from a sentence. Okay,
Okay.
like in a certain, like in which anime I don't remember, but like there was a really cute character. Okay, like who said like pan ga tabetai.
Oh,
Pan ga tabetai.
that's how you conjugated that.
Yeah,
Want
so
to
like
eat,
I
right?
want to eat.
How do you say
Yeah, like I want to eat
wanna
bread.
eat は何ですか ?I don't want to eat.
Pan ga
そう
tabetaku
そう
nai.
そう。OK、大丈夫。完璧ですね。わかりました。OK、that should be it
は
for
い、
today. Then, どうもありがとうござい
わかりま
ました。
す。はい、
バイバイ。
バイバイ。
よいしょ。OK. That was Sambaran さんか。OK, I couldn't really get it. But yeah, OK, なるほど。I got 2 more students. But before that, let me answer to some question I got here. Oh, from a Sambaran. Yeah, we just mentioned that. What's your favorite winter 2020 anime? Oh, you mean not 2021, the current one, but the one from previous season. なんだろうな、2020年冬アニメ。You know what the thing is? Every time I've been watching a bunch of anime, but the thing is I always forget what was there. So let me check it out. Some my anime list on my list. なんだろう。Or maybe I just see that 2020冬アニメランキング。What's gonna be? It's gonna be. はい。配給かな多分配給だと思う。配給 to the top. お、アダムさんいつもありがとう。for them me だって、ダロインコ。ありがとうございます。Okay. So, I got one more. Actually, 3 more questions. 先生、do personal computer or Pascal have an English Japanese keyboard? Yeah. We have an English Japanese keyboard. That's what I'm using now. I think, if you Google it, it shows how to do that, how to install the system of that. If you cannot really find them, tell me that DM me so that I can, share with you some URL link or something that you can get it out. Okay? You'll be hot. Thanks very much. I got this one called for Costa かな I'm gonna get you the link of it. The link. PlayStation Station. This is original, official one. どこだろうこれかな Okay, I think this is the one. I gonna get you the link where you can buy this on the Amazon.jp. There you go. Wait. The question he asked what was asking me, is there any words which means computer, personal computer in English, in Japanese. In that case, we say パソコン or computer, or maybe we could say 電子計算機 or something. But usually, maybe パソコン computer will be really the most usual way of saying ですね。And next question. How to differentiate hashi and bridge and hashi and chopstick? Good question. Good question ですね。So, as you know that the Japanese for bridge and chopsticks are synonyms. I mean, same pronunciation but the different meanings. But we differentiate from a accent. Saying hashi is a chopstick and hashi is bridge. So if you emphasize on the first sound, ha, saying hashi makes it sound like more a chopstick, and saying hashi, like put emphasis on second character shi, then hashi, that's for bridge ですね。hashi and hashi. Right. How to apply to for studying in Japan? You're talking about, I don't know, maybe not JET program, but you're talking about a studying abroad system program. There is several actually plans, depends on which university you want to go to. So that's something you need to dig into. Don't have any specific one that I can recommend you from me, because I'm not the one never done that. So 難しいけど。Okay, please teach us the proper use of these brackets. かっこ I sometimes see that first bracket missing. Oh, I missing that sentence after if it. I don't see. Aaron, so maybe you wanna maybe but I thought we could chat with you, but I got some other students. But maybe you're talking about how to use this カッコか. Like anytime if you see some, so basically you can use bracket like instead of this double quotation. Like if you use that in English, which means some lines, a quote from somebody, some person, right? You can use that same way, using カッコ like brackets. ですね. But if you want to ask me more in detail, maybe you can request me that one session so that I can chat with you. Okay, so now thanks very much for waiting. So I'm gonna talk with you, Joy-san first, then Maxim if we have time. Joy _ 897779 whatever. Okay, so let's do that. こんにちは。
おはよ
おはようございます。元気ですか？
元気です。
はい。Nice. What are you doing today?
Nothing.
Nothing? 今、何時ですか？ You know what this means? 何時ですか？今、何時ですか？ I just sent you the sentence here. 今、何時ですか？ Let me know if you don't know it. So I'm gonna teach you. Okay, got it. So, 今 means now でしょ？ And blah 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 ですか is the way you're asking like question, like is blah 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 blah. And 何時 you know what 何 means, right? 何 Right.
What?
Right. And blah 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 G is how to count hour or maybe o'clock. So o'clock. So saying 何時 is for asking hour. What hour? What time is it now? 今何時ですか? What time is it now there? That's what I asked.
It's 10:29.
So, wanna say that in Japanese instead, using that. So, if you wanna count hour, again, you can say blah 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 blah. G, that's how you counting hour. Counting hour. And if you wanna say counting minutes, instead of G, you could use blah blah blah. So, for example, in my time zone, it is 1:59, so which is 1時59分. So ichi means 1 and ji is for counting hours. So ichiji is 1 hour. And 59 is 59. And 59 分. Fun is for counting minutes. So 59分 is 59 minutes. So ichiji 59分 is 1:59. So just like that. Do you want to try saying what time is it now in your time zone? The good thing that it's now,
Yuji.
like just one right ahead. So it can be easier for you to say that now. Cost 0 minutes now. So 何時ですか? Is that 7 or 8 or 9 or,
10지.
10時。そう。Then this is just 0. So 10時0分, right? 10時0分.
Ni.
Oh, is it?
Who?
Oh, is it 2? Oh, I thought this is 10時. Just the 10 o'clock. But is it like 10時, like 10:02, 10 and 2 minutes now?
10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes?
29 seconds.
Okay. If you wanna say 10 minutes, then 2分. 10時2分. So 10時2分です. That's how you can say 10時2分ですですね. Okay. So, can you please remind me what we've done in the previous lesson? Because sorry, I got a bad memory. I already forgot what we've done with you. What was it?
I learned his, her.
Okay. Yeah. His and her
and cool, cute, very cute.
Yeah. How do you
Baka.
say his friend is very cute? His friend.
Hare no.
Yeah, how to say, you know how to say friend?
No.
Okay, friend in Japanese called. By the
Friend
way,
wa Nihongo de nan desu ka?
yeah. そう。friend は日本語で友達です。友達。
Nani?
I just typed here 友達。友達。
Tomodachi.
So again, his friend is very cute. How do you say that?
彼は
彼の、
彼のは
彼の友達は
友達
は
かわいい。
そう、かわいいです。かわいいです。By the way, if you wanna say very, you can say とても。So let's say very cute. It's gonna be とてもかわいい。Or maybe as a slang, you can also say めっちゃ。めっちゃ is more for like slangy, like in casual way of saying very. So めっちゃかわいい。So it's your choice. You can use とても or めっちゃ。And, okay, so we've done a his verb. Okay. じゃあね、what should we do today then? Okay. Do you also know, have you also done those particle stuff? Let's say wa, ga, no, or something like this. Kind of new to you?
I know the wa and no.
Okay, got it. But the other, let's say ni or ga or o or de, right? Okay, わかりました. Sure. So do in that, maybe we can use this picture for like some like picture that the question of it. Actually, you can already solve the very first question. Say here, if you see the bracket, the some blank here, that's where you can put particle from the option and here, like in the like red circle area, wa, ga, no, o, ni, or de. So using that, you want to complete the first sentence saying, watashi, blah, 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 namae, blah, 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 Yuki desu, which means my name is Yuki. You want to put place that collects particle.
Watashi no namae wa?
Perfect. Yuki desu. Watashi no namae wa Yuki desu. So that's all. That's what you already know. So now we can go into the something else, which is okay. So the next one, listen. Watashi wa ie blah 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 anime blah 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 mimasu. So here, what you can use is actually I'm gonna write down first the answer first. Watashi wa ie de anime o mimasu, because that the particle de, you can see the right bottom one, which is the de shows context and also shows, let's say, when you're doing something in or maybe at some place. That's when you're using de. So in this case, 家でアニメを見ます。You know what 家 means? Okay.
No.
Maybe you can guess from this the translated sentence. I watch anime at home. Home. So 家 means
Anime
home. Ie means home and house.
home.
So yeah, because you watching something at home, in house, at house. So that's why you use 家で anime. Blah 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 blah. And after that, I put anime を見ます. The reason why you put を here is O is a use for direct object. So which means if you make some action, let's say I eat sushi, I drink sake, I do something for some, I do some action for something, then that's when you use this particle O. So because you watch anime, so you do make an action for anime, which is watching, then you use this particle O. Then, as a result, use 私は家でアニメを見ます。You kind of get it. I know it's going to be a bit complicated, but that's something you can get used to, little by little. But, the good, important thing for you is, you better to know, like, at least, like those days is some kind of definition for, like, these several particle. Actually, this is not the old. There's even more of them, much more of the particle. But these are the kind of the measure things. So, as long as you know them, maybe you can, it's going to be easier for you to get it. So, the third one, saying, 私は美少女 blah 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 好きです. Saying like, I like cute gal. Blah blah 好きです. Maybe. 好きです. Ever heard of it? Or, okay, got it. 好きですは I like blah 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 という意味ですね。So, as you can see here, I like cute gal. And 美少女 is a word for cute gal. So, が is a particle which works almost the same as は, which is right next to が. Like は and が basically the same, but が emphasis on what comes before the before, yeah. Let's say in this case, this sentence, I am you. Okay, gonna write down some other sentence. 私は okay, just give me a sec. ゆきです versus 私がゆきです. Can you see the sentence here that I typed here? 私はゆきです versus 私がゆきです. Basically speaking, these two means is the same. Let's say I am Yuki, but they're using wa particle, which emphasis on what comes after wa. So which in this case, which emphasis on Yuki first. So it means like I'm Yuki, not the John, not somebody but Yuki. So you want to emphasize on Yuki first, then you use wa. But instead, if you use ga, which emphasis on what comes before ga, so in this case, watashi. So saying like, not him, not she, not you, but I am Yuki. That's when you use ga. So this is one way of differentiation, but there's some other rules, but this is something I could say for now. So having that, 私は美少女が好きです because you want to emphasize on what comes before, in this case 美少女. So I like cute gal, not I don't want to say not ugly gal, but I like cute gal. Then 私は美少女が好きです. That's how you use ga. And in the end, there is only one more particle we haven't done, which is ni. So ni shows movement and time. Let's say when you want to say, I'm going to blah, 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 like you're doing for, like going to blah, blah, then you use ni. So in this case, 明日コミケ blah, blah, blah 行きます. By the way, コミケ is the name of the comic convention in Japan. So let's say comic market, like comic convention. So which means I will go to comic market tomorrow. Because 明日 means, did we do that? 明日 means, or maybe you can guess looking at this translated sentence here. Ashita. What do you think ashita means?
Tomorrow.
Yep. And ikimasu is the word part 4.
Will.
Will go to. Yeah. Will go to. Then comic market, the name of the convention. So this is when you use ashita comic ni ikimasu because that's a place you will go to. So if you wanna say going to, that's when you use this particle ni, showing movement and time. I know it's very complicated, but maybe roughly you got maybe rough, image now, right? Okay, got it. I think that should be it today because it's really kind of complicated and saying what God no oni is really. Is there any specific question you wanted to ask today, by the way?
Where we use the day.
Day is showing a context. So in this case, if when you doing a look at the second one. 私は家でアニメを見ます。You wanna say, I watch anime at home. Like when you're doing something at or inside, blah, 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 blah. Then that's when you use blah, blah, で。But there is also many exceptionals too. So sometimes you'll really get confused. But yeah, do your best. 頑張ってください. So yeah, that should be it for today. Can you hear me now? あれラギーですね。聞こえるかな? I think you're getting laggy. So, oh yeah, I see here now. Okay, so anyway, that should be it for today. Before we finishing the reviewing that, did you remember that what tomodachi means?
Tomodachi.
Remember how to say 彼の友達はめっちゃ Oh yeah. How to say very? Let's say very cute. とても or めっちゃ which was fine. Yeah. とても可愛い。めっちゃ可愛いですね。Nice. Okay then, that should be it today. ありがとうございました。
ありがとう。
Bye bye. Have a good one. Namaste. Okay. So, I got 2 questions now written. Maybe I can have only one more student. So if you want to join today, just press question button. I already got a Maxim here. So maybe think he should be the last one today. But before that, maybe answering some question. 美少女 is derived from 美人な少女. I think so. Okay, I'm more like not 美人 like 美しい少女. Right. Because美少女 B is a kanji for 美しい, which means B, and the 少女 for the gal. So yeah, you're right. Yeah. 美少女 is coming from derives from that the beautiful gal ですね. And one more question. あなたの好きな映画何ですかね? 好きな映画. By the way, not 好きの but you have to say like 好きな映画ですね. 好きな英語はいろいろあるけど難しいですね. It depends on if you want to ask me about some anime movie or something else. So yeah, so depends. But yeah, anyways. Actually, you know what? Maxim, do you mind me having not you, but the other somebody who never joined my lesson today? Because I would like to prefer somebody who have not joined, unlike you guys. I'm so sorry about that, though. Is that okay, Maxim? Also, Spoon-san. Think I've done that, you guys already. But this guy, Abwai Sankara-san, yet. Vice Sankara. So yeah, think I'm gonna talk with this guy for today. But yeah, I promise you that Maxim Spoon-san, I will talk to you next time. ありがとうございます、シェスターさん。ありがとう。Okay, then I will talk to next one, which is this guy, Abwai Sankara. It's your first time, or wait, have you done that before? Just, But yeah, anyways. こんにちは。
こんにちは、ゆきさん。
Actually, I hear
お
my
久しぶ
own
りで
voice.
す。
I hear my own voice in
お
your
ー、ちょっ
display.
と、
Yeah.
これはいいです
Yeah,
か？
perfect. 待ってる。
お久しぶりです。ちょっと。
お久しぶりです。It's your first time?
はいはい。
Your first... Oh, really? I've done that before with you.
いや、はいはいはい。
Sorry about that. Okay.
はい、いいんです。
名前は何でした？名前何ですか？
名前はアドレイトです。
Adrate.
はいはい。
Sorry, I have a bad memory.
ちょっと難しい名前ですよね。ちょっと覚えてる。難しい。
でも日本、あれ If you can speak that fluent Japanese, maybe I must remember you, but I don't know why. なんだろう。Adrate? Can you type your name, please? Can you 打ってもらえますか？そうそう。And I still hear my voice a little bit. Oh, and it's a little bit laggy.
Is it better now? Can you hear yourself?
Actually, wait. It's actually worse than before.
Okay, yeah. It's I don't know.
全然わからない。その問題は何ですか？
Okay. I think this is fine now. Thank you. ありがとうございます。アドバイスさんはあれ、インドの人ですっけ？インドの人？
はいはい、インドの人です。インド人です。
はい。元気ですか？元気？
はいはい。今起きたばかりですけど、元気です。
今起きたばっかり。
今日は、
今何時ですか？
はいはい。今、10半時です。と思います。
結構遅いですね。いつも10時。今日はだって仕事の人じゃないですか？今日は月曜日ですよね。今日会社じゃない。
はいはい。会社、私は学生、大学生です。
Because you look very mature with your master.
そのヒゲからですよね。
だからね。そう。
なるほど。今日はホリデーです。
今日ホリデー？
今日は。はい、インドのホリデーです。
ホリデー in Japanese は祝日です。ホリデー in Japanese。
祝日。
There you go。
祝日。
そう、どんな祝日ですか？はい。知ってますか？どんな
リパブリックデーと名前です。
リパブリックデーなんですね。なるほど。そっか、じゃあみんなお店も閉まってる？
お店、いや、そうじゃないけど、そのフラッグホイスティングはやってます。
なるほどね。わかりました。だからじゃあ今日は家でゆっくりしてたんですね。
はい、ゆっくり寝てしまった。
今日のこれからの予定は何ですか？
なんか予定はない。ちょっと何かホームワークかいるとか、早く終わりしようと思いました。
はい。
それからアニメとかゲームと遊び。
Right. That's more important. そっちの方が大変だね。
そう、ちょっと大事ですね。
なるほど。あれ、学校で何をI hear my voice.
Oh, sorry. I increased your volume a bit. ごめんなさい。
学校で何を勉強していますか？ I forgot already.
学校ではビジネスを勉強してます。
ビジネスをね、勉強します。MBA ですか？
はい。BA プラス MBA です。
OK。
5年のコースです。
卒業したら何をしたいですか？
前もその質問が聞いてます。
right.
あの時もいつも答えがあります。
Now I remember you. Okay, you're the... Okay, ごめん。I really... But...
いいね。全然大丈夫です。
Yeah, I'm such a... Yeah. そっか。アニメは何か見てますか？今期のこのディスイズは。
昨日は約束のネバーランド全部見てました。
全部見た。ファースト
はい。はい、first and second 全部見てました。
どうですか？
最初から全部見てました。とても、その感じは、そのアニメの感じは、とても絶望のきました。
絶望的ですよね。
絶望の感じです。はい。とても悲しいです。
悲しいですよね。悲しいけども、すごいエマとかレイとか、あとはなんだっけ、
ノーマン。はい。
ね、なるほど。
そのノーマンの詩はとても悲しいです。
そうだね。他には何か見てますか？
とにかく可愛いと見てました。はい。そして、この、もう一つのロマンスのアニメです。月が綺麗。はい。そう、とても、はい。とても、 中学生の3年生、中学3年生のロマンスです。
こういうのを見ると、every time I watch that kind of really teenage love makes me feel like, oh my gosh. わかるよね。
ちょっと、
You understand my feeling. わかりますよね。
ちょっとおじいちゃんの感じですね。
そう、makes me kind of jelly. うわぁ、羨ましい、みたいなね、感じする。
羨ましいですけど、はい。
ねえ。だって
私はただ18歳でも、私もその気持ちがあります。
ねえ。
私の学校で何してるか、思ってます。
ねえ、like imagine, like, 僕、自分がその中学生の時、そんな楽しくなかったな。
そんな楽しないですよね。
そうですよね。なるほど。何か今日は聞きたいことがある？どうぞ、ごへん。
質問がありましたけど、ゆきさんは埼玉からですよね。
もともと埼玉出身ですね。はい。
はい。実家は埼玉ですよね。
実家は埼玉ですね。
はい。埼玉はどの場所ですか？
知ってるかな？わかんないと思うけど、my hometown is called 坂戸ってところだけど、川越って知ってますか？川越。はい、
知ってます。この月が綺麗は川越ですよ。
そう、月が綺麗は川越の聖地だから、川越の近くですよ。I live close to 川越。Yeah, like 10 minutes away from 川越。それぐらい。
わらびですか？
わらびじゃないんだよ。わらび、月が綺麗 is from わらび？
知りません。ただ名前は
なんでわらびを知ってるの？
もう一つのアニメ、ゴールデンタイムは知ってますか？
ゴールデンタイムか。
はい。ナナちゃんとか人の実家はわらびです。そこで知ってます。
わらびもいいとこだけど、違いますね。そう。でも埼玉ですよ。埼玉出身ですよ。
埼玉です。
ワンパンチマンのね。そう。
いや、どんな場所とか、思ってました？
どんな場所っていうと、僕のホームタウン、実家ですか？
はい。
中途半端なところですね。not too city place, not too rural. あんまり田舎じゃないし、あんまり都会じゃないし。そう、まあまあなところですね。
まあまあですね。
どうですか？アドバイスの住んでいるところは田舎ですか？それとも都会ですか？どっち？
田舎と意味は？
田舎の意味は rural place。都会 means urban.
いや。
urban の rural。
いや、アルバンですよ。
都会。シティボーイ。
その言葉をもう一つ繰り返ませんか？
OK。I'm gonna type now. 田舎 means rural でしょ？
またたくさんの友達がいました。
どこに？
いや、私のインスタグラムフォロワーズの人がここに来ました。はい。それは都会。
都会と田舎だね。
はい。
そう
でも、シティの名前は町ですか？
シティの町だけども、depending on which level of city, we got several ways of saying. Let's say, 町 is kind of town, but we say, let's say, 町 is for town でしょ？町 is for town. And city or city for Can I think of anything else? タナさん。何かないかな？他にあるかな？
タナさんがもいます。
いや、タナさん here. So yeah, maybe. 町でしょ？市でしょ？あと村。
village。
village。村。町、村、市と、
村とは、田舎の場所ですよね。
そうですね。村 is for
そう、私の住んでる場所は、都会市です。
都会の市ですね。はい。都
会の市です。はい。
なるほど。じゃあ、いろんな人が、なるほど。結構じゃあ、人が多い。
はい。これはインドですよね。人がどこでもいいです。
Right. And actually, Tana-san get me one more stuff, which means word. く。く。そう、く、し、村とか町とかいろいろあるけども、depending on how big those city is.
なるほど。
タナ、ありがとうございます。
So, 東京はどんな場所ですか？
Okay, Tokyo, actually, this is something what we just mentioned with a Samura-san, just me a second way there. Because, you know, there is a 47 kinds of prefecture, and depending on how big that is,
おー、
we got several ways of saying. For example,
なるほど。
すごいね、
その神奈川とか、
そう
北海道とか。
そう。
はいはい。なるほど。
You see this one here? I just sent it again. So there is a 47 kind of prefecture, and there is the kind called To, Do, Fu, and Ken. And there's only one To, which is only for Tokyo. So we say Tokyoto. でしょ? And there's also
おー、
only
なるほ
one
ど。
Do, which is for Hokkaido.
北海道。
And there's only two Fu, which is Kyoto-fu and Osaka-fu. And the other rest of them, we only say ken. Let's say 埼玉県、神奈川県、千葉県、秋田県、青森県、山形県。
宮城県。
宮城県 too. Yeah. That's how we say. That's why we have a word called 一都一道二府43県か。Like one 都、two 府 and 43県。43県。
おー、なるほど。
Right. インドにはいくつのプレフェクチャーがありますか？
そのスタイルがありません。
ないんだ。Like which style do you have?
ないんです。So, it's better to explain this in English. So we have like a state, and in the state we have different cities.
Okay.
And these cities can be urban or rural. Okay. Like for example, I live in a state called Telangana.
Right.
It has a city called Hyderabad, which I live in. So that's like the main. It's a metro city. So it's urban.
So how many
and then there's
do we have?
different. So we have 29 states and 7 union territories. So each state is divided into different like zones, and these zones are divided into like what the name for it, but it's called constituencies.
Okay.
So in each constituency, you have like a sort of election. So it's like very, very, very minute like places.
I got it. And the place you're living is one of the most urban states.
Yeah.
It's actually capital. Where the capital is.
It's no. This isn't. これは南です。キャピタルは、デリーは北です。
そうなんだ。なるほど。
はいはい。
The place you're living is more like Osaka, not Tokyo then.
Osaka.
Something like that. The place you're living.
そんな感じですよね。はい。
なん
かもっとくらいなの金子島ですよね。そのくらいと思います。鹿児島、もっと南です。
そうなんだ。鹿児島よりももっと南。そう。So which means じゃ結構暑い、暖かい天気。
いや、そうじゃない。海とじゃないですから、あんまり暑いじゃない。
そっか、陸続きだから。はい。
ちょっと、なんか、今日のインドのは、雨がたくさんありますから、あんまり暑いじゃない。でも、また、この、what do you say next month? I forgot.
来月。
はい。来月とか、あと、3ヶ月の時、3ヶ月、はい。その3ヶ月時は、夏休みが始める。
はい。
そこで、もっと暑いです。
そうだよね。
45セルシウスと思います。
45度。
はい。
やばいね。
とても暑いです。
冬はどれぐらい寒い？
冬はあんまり寒いじゃない。ここは雪とかありませんですよね。はい。
どれぐらい寒い in Celsius？
15?
あったかいね。
15セルシウス。はい。
なるほど。
はい。そんな感じです。あんまり寒いじゃないです。
あん
まり寒いじゃない。
You know where the Akita Prefecture is?
秋田は東京の中ですか？
Like North Place here.
You
know, you see the
雪
が降ってるよ。
それは綺麗ですよね。
これからlike 0 degrees now. 0 Celsius. 0 度。
なるほど。
でもね、this is one of the hottest days these days. これでもあったかい。
今日は暑いです。
It could be even, colder usually. そうなんですよ。That's where I am right now. But next week I'm gonna going back to Saitama in Jika.
おー、
Yeah,
なる
yeah,
ほ
yeah,
ど。
yeah.
今、東京の状況はどうですか
Like,
COVID ワクチンと
vaccine
か、
はま
バイルスと
だですね。
か。
vaccine will be coming maybe next or next month. Not,
おー、
yeah,
なるほど。
yeah. Let's say like usual these days, the case of the COVID like a day is gonna be around 1,000 less or more, like that in Tokyo.
うん、
ですね。
人は、どう思ってますか人は。
though we're under the lockdown, but our lockdown is そんなに厳しくないから、still many people going outside, especially those younger, stupid people, yeah, they're going out.
私もその
中の一人。
仲間です。
OK、わかりました。今日はこれぐらいにしようか。Any question you wanna ask before we finishing?
いやいや、
大丈夫？
いやいや、その質問が、甘い質問があります。ちょっと、タナさんが私と話したときは言ってました。人と、日本人人や、日本の知ってる人と話して、もっと会話は、もっとインプルーブできます。
そう、たくさん話して日本語上達させることが一番大事。
はいはい、もっと上手にやります。
especially with me、埼玉アニメ先生ですよね。
はいはい、その埼玉アニメ先生くらい、もう他の人はありますね。
はい、わかりました。じゃあね、そんな感じで、
はいはい、
いつでもね、来てください。Sorry that I totally forgot about you. ごめんなさい。
いや、全然大丈夫です。
OK、じゃあね。
Discord の中でも私はやりますだから、
What's your name on Discord? What's your name on Discord?
It's wait, so it's without the AD in my name.
OK, got it. わかりました。じゃあね、ありがとう。go ahead.
はいはいはい。I was gonna ask if you would do like these sessions in like your Discord also.
What? Sorry?
If you would do like these sessions in the Discord also, like with all your Discord members.
Actually, I'm doing that in Discord too. You know, like this IG Live is doing not only IG Live, but if you open the Discord now, it's all still. Also, there is a room called the recording room. That's where I'm doing that.
Okay, Imsham. I had to. Sorry,
Yeah.
someone's outside my door.
Maybe your lunch is ready.
朝ごはんですよ、ね。
朝ごはんですかSo yeah, if you go to the VC room, like voice chat room called recording room, if you check it out, you know, I'm there, so.
なるほど。
Right.
チェックしてます。
はい、わかりました。じゃあ、そんな感じで、That should be for today. どうも。
そんな感じです。
ありがとうございます。
では、どうも、本当にお世話になりました。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。じゃあ、ナマステ。
では、お大事にください。
こちらこそお大事に。また。では、失礼します。はい。
では。
はい。Okay, so that should be it today. So, you know what, again, Shou-san and Maxim, sorry that it's already 1 hour, so I gotta go for now, so should be for it. But before we finishing, just let me answer to some question I got from Joy-san. お前は死んがう何 I think you're talking about お前はもう死んでいる. This line is from the one called the Feast of the Northern Star, 北斗の拳 in English. 北斗の拳英語 The Northster, Feast of the Northster. Yeah. Feast of the Northsters. That is the line from Feast of the Northster, the guy called Kenshiro say that. お前はもう死んでいるですね。タカもここにいるのか。これタカだよね。ね、from 滋賀。Today's Independence Day. How do Japanese people wish if there is some special day? You know, feel kind of embarrassing, but most of Japanese people don't really know about those, you know, cultural stuff or any holiday stuff. So though we got any holiday stuff, most of us don't even know what we celebrate for. I mean, the holiday that is. So maybe especially younger people don't really know what we are having those holidays. So what we usually do is just, you know, chilling at, you know, inside house, except for, you know, really big cultural stuff such as, Halloween or Christmas, but those are not from Japanese culture, but from the other countries ですね。Okay, then that will be it for today. So as I said, got it. So yeah, for those anybody who wants to join my one-on-one session, I'll be always here. So feel free to come back to my session anytime you want, but not today. But maybe I'll be back tomorrow at the same time. So that should be it for today. で、じゃあ今日はここまでです。どうもありがとうございました。バイバイ。バイバイバイ。バイバイ。バイバイ。